With the incredible snow that we have had this winter, if you're just visiting us, I'm sure you have absolutely fallen in love. But maybe you don't want to necessarily buy a place to live here full-time or own a full-time property up here. And that's why I'm excited to have Jean Mitchell from Engel and Volkers in the studio. How are you doing this morning, Jean?
Very good, Eric. Thank you.
Yeah, you have a wonderful offer that I feel like is fairly unique in our valley that can allow you to own just a little piece of Vail for when it's appropriate for you to be here.
Yeah, there's, what I represent, and I've been with this property for 20 years, is the Austria House. And it is one of the best kept secrets in Vail Village. It's a private residence club, and we have a total of 162 members that occupy 18 residences throughout the year. So they get 2 or 3 weeks in the winter and 2 or 3 weeks in the summer. And then it's blanketed with hotel service, concierge, ski valet, long-term storage, and you're located right in the heart of Vail Village. This is where, if everyone knows where Starbucks is and some of the galleries and clothing stores, we're centrally located. The residences are actually on the back side of the building. So they have a beautiful view of Vail Mountain and Gore Creek. And we have that European feel. I like the Austria House because it's cozy and it's warm, it's small, it's a boutique property, and so it's really like family when you're staying there.
I mean, Vail was designed to be a European town, so you want to make sure you get that European vibe with anything that you're owning up here.
Oh, we have, it's full service, so for moms it's great. We have a full breakfast every morning. We have concierge service, daily housekeeping. Ski valet at the base of Gondola 1. There's a beautiful lounge library area. And the kids can, they like it because you can just walk everywhere. You're centrally located, so across from Solaris, the ice skating rink.
Very close to the candy shop for the kids.
The candy shop, Pirate Ship Park. It's just, all the residences are just, gas fireplaces, stainless steel appliances, down comforters, feather pillows. It's really unique. It's not, a real large high-rise, but people prefer it because it more feels like a home. And you can buy into a 2-bedroom for $175,000. That gives you 5 weeks a year. Also space available, so anytime there's any vacancies, you can pick up additional time. Some people stay 7 weeks if they like to be, in Vail year-round. Some people come 3 weeks. Maybe they want to ski a couple weeks. They might come from out of the country. They like to just keep their gear at the club, have their skis there, their boots, and have the services. And, of course, you can walk everywhere in the evening and have dinner, Sweet Basil, or it's such a great location. And you can bring this time of year, you can get 2 condos at the same time. Some of the members use 2 weeks back to back, because they like to ski in January. They might have a week now, or they might have a week in March.
Avoid the Christmas time holidays. Come when it's a little more mellow in January, and then for the sun it's spring break. That's great.
But you can come at Christmas, you can come in spring break, you can mix up your reservations, you can come in July and August and, different times. So typically right now you have a lot of empty nesters where, they're not, the kids are in school, but, then they'll come back in March and ski. Many people, I've had people, they might do this as their first property in Vail, and then they get to know Vail better year round, and then they might move into something more full-time. It might be a stepping stone, or for some people they say, hey, we like to go so many other places that we just want to, we'll stay here when we come to Vail, and then they have a second home elsewhere. So
yeah, and having that great hotel amenities with the world-class service but still owning a place is amazing, because if you just buy a house, you've got to maintain the upkeep of that.
Right, and a lot of times you might have, the dad likes to ski, but the wife is not a skier, so sometimes she doesn't want to be, in a remote location. She wants to be in the village where she can go shopping, or she can go to the spa, or she can meet the family for lunch.
Well, thank you so much, Jean. I appreciate you coming on. The Austria House, heck of a deal. As you said, just a stepping stone into owning more property in Vail, or potentially the thing you own for the rest of your life. And make sure to contact Jean Mitchell at Engel and Volkers if you are interested in picking up a fractional piece of the Austria House. And coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast.